Don't tear down the body of Christ by focusing on others' flaws. Welcome back to Prayer Academy International. Today, we're discussing something that is crucial for us as followers of Christ. Don't be among those fighting Jesus by tearing down others in the Christian faith. This message is a call to unity, love, and grace, the very foundation of the gospel. As believers, our words and actions should reflect Christ, not cause division. Let's dive into this message together. In Galatians 6:1, the Apostle Paul gives us clear guidance. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. What does this mean for us? It means that when we see someone fall, our response should not be judgment or condemnation, but restoration. And not just any restoration. Paul says to do it with meekness, with humility. Why? Because none of us are above temptation or failure. Today it might be them, tomorrow it could be us. Sadly, in the body of Christ, it's too common to see believers pointing fingers or speaking negatively about others who have made mistakes. But we must remember that Jesus himself calls us to a higher standard, to love, to forgive, and to restore. Let me take you to the example of Apostle Paul, or Saul as he was known before his conversion. In Acts 9:4-5, as Saul was persecuting Christians, Jesus appeared to him and said, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? Notice something profound here. Jesus didn't say, why are you persecuting my followers? He said, why are you persecuting me? To Jesus, attacking his followers is the same as attacking him directly. This is a sobering thought. When we criticize, gossip about, or condemn our fellow Christians, we're not just harming them, we're opposing Jesus himself. We're fighting against the one who died to unite us. This is why we must guard our hearts and tongues. Are we helping build the body of Christ, or are we tearing it down with our words? In John 17:21, Jesus prayed for his followers, saying, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us. Jesus desired unity for his church, unity in love, in purpose, and in spirit. Yet, when we speak negatively about others, we are working against that prayer. Let us not be the reason why division arises among believers. The Bible gives us further instruction in Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. This verse is a powerful reminder. Every word we speak should be aimed at edifying, building up, not tearing down. Imagine how much stronger the body of Christ would be if every word we spoke about one another ministered grace instead of judgment. James 3:5 warns us of the power of the tongue, saying, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. One careless comment, one piece of gossip, can spread and cause great harm. Let us use our words as tools of healing and restoration, not destruction. I know it can be easy to judge. When we see someone fail, our human nature wants to point out their flaws, but as Christians, we are called to a different standard. James 4:11 says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother, and judgeth his brother, speaketh evil of the law, and judgeth the law. Let's choose a path of love and humility. Brothers and sisters, when we see someone fall, instead of tearing them down, let's lift them up in prayer. Let's be the hands and feet of Christ, reaching out to help them rise again. Remember the words of Proverbs 10:12. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. Love is what heals. Love is what unites. Love is what reflects Jesus. Love builds. Criticism destroys. As we close, I want to leave you with this thought. The church is not a place for perfect people. It's a place for imperfect people who are being perfected by the grace of God. When we criticize others for their mistakes, we forget the grace that we ourselves have received. Let's choose to extend that grace to others, knowing that Jesus is glorified when we love and support one another. Thank you for joining me today at Prayer Academy International. If this message has blessed you, please share it with others, subscribe to the channel, and let's continue spreading God's truth together. Remember, don't fight Jesus by fighting your fellow believers. Let's stand united in love. Stay blessed, and I'll see you next time.